Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'll be showing a new opening, that is the Dutch defense. Dutch defense can be played in response to d4 from white on the first move. It can virtually be played against any opening from white other than e4. So I'll be showing a game today in which my opponent played d4 on the first move and I played the Dutch defense and just absolutely crushed him. So let's start with the game. He begins with d4. I respond with f5, the Dutch defense, knight f3, knight f6, e3, e6. I am playing a system in which I'll be feint cheating my this bishop and will be hoping to trade off my this bishop on this square. My opponent plays knight to d2. I start with my plan to feint cheat to the bishop, a3, bishop b7. He lashes out with the move b4. I develop my bishop to e7 as it now cannot be following the plan that we initially had. Bishop here also is fine in the Dutch defense. He feint cheats his bishop. I castle. He moves his knight to b3. I move my pawn to h6 to prevent anything from coming on the g5 square. He develops his bishop. I play d6 in order to develop my this knight and follow the system of Dutch of putting the knight here and this knight behind here. So he plays h3. I follow my developmental plan. He moves rook to g1. He had no intentions of castling. He just wanted to attack me as my king had castled this side. I played a waiting move and he lashed out with g4. I captured the pawn. He took back and planted my knight in the center. Now it has a control over many of the important opponent squares and a central position. This knight will go behind here so that if this knight gets traded off, we can replace it with another knight. My opponent attacks the knight with the bishop, but here I find a nice plan. I sacrifice my knight on f2 square. It's not really a sacrifice as I'll capture his knight back as his knight is being attacked by two pieces, but this will help in opening his king apart. So knight takes, king takes, I take with the rook and giving a check. The king moves to the side. I move my bishop to h4 to threaten a check here, and it might have devastating consequences. He moves the king, trying to run it on the other side of the board. I play the move c5 in order to open this c file for my rooks and queens to come in and attack the poor king. He tries to defend the structure, but I capture the pawn. He took with this pawn. I give a check. Now king has to move here. And I played another break so that the structure might open and I might have more attack possibilities. He moves his bishop back, and this was a catastrophic mistake from him, as now I can play this move, that is bishop to e4 check. Now the king has no legal moves left as all these squares are covered by my bishop. My bishops just laser beam this king, so he has to block with the bishop. I recapture it, and after this my opponent resigned because here the only move was to capture the bishop with the queen. After that my rook would capture the queen, and after king takes I'll be of material significant and would have significant advantage, so my opponent resigned. Like this we can easily win games using the Dutch defense. I hope you would have liked the ideas and would try to implement these ideas in your games. Thank you.